Welcome to Web Handling. My name is Dave Roysum. In this last episode of this series, we will end where we should have all started in the first place, in a clip I call Learning the Hard Way. I know your time is precious, so let's get started. Wouldn't it be a shame to have wrinkles and not know about and use the two books that each has a chapter on the subject? Wouldn't it be a shame to have winding troubles and not know about or use the three books that together have in total nearly 2,000 pages on the subject? And there is more, much more. This is a starter list of just some of the common waste, delay, and complaints in the web industries. I would not be surprised if at least one of those was not in the top 3 causes of trouble in your plant. I would not be surprised if some of you have most of these problems, and those in the paper industry likely have all of these problems. Finally, wouldn't it be a shame to have web handling troubles of any kind and not know there are 2 free and easy databases that cover almost everything ever published on web handling topics? The first database is the Roysum Library that is available as an Excel file to anyone if you just email me. It is also available as an Abbott app for instant searches anywhere in the world where there is the internet. Both are free. In both, you will find some 4,000 articles, books, columns, conference papers, and other written publications. Nearly everything ever published on the subject except patents. The second database is the Web301 database that is available as an Excel file to anyone if you email me, or as an Abbott app for instant searches anywhere in the world where there is the internet. You will find that this search tool is much better than either Google or YouTube for my some 500 videos because it is written by the author himself. However, this clip is about not doing things the hard way. So let me suggest that there might be a much quicker and easier way to learn than by reading a dozen books or 500 videos or selections from some 4,000 publications. That is, to take my award-winning and trademark Web 101 class that has been taken by more than 5,000 students. Included there is the most comprehensive set of notes in our industry. So, how much does this cost? Well, about 16 hours of classroom or video on demand time. I bet most of you have struggled a lot longer with just some of the problems that we've just discussed. So how much does this cost? Well, it depends on the venue and number of students and other factors. In any case, the monetary cost is less, perhaps far less, than the cost of a single roller or a single wound roll rejection for most of you. So what are you waiting for? So, when would be an ideal time to make use of these time and money-saving resources? Ideally, it would be after a couple of years' experience so that you have some familiarity with web machines and web troubles and the names of parts. Of course, any time is better than no time, so don't let that stand in the way. Whether you are brand new or a veteran, everyone can learn. After you have some experience, then you are ideally placed to go to web handling school. When you get to the troubleshooting part, that would be a super great time to have at least a couple of books to use for references for further details. Finally, if you want to take a deeper dive into original publications, there is no better tool than the Roysum Library. Google, as I've opined on many occasions, is simply not all that useful for most web handling searches. So, why is this episode perhaps the most important that I've ever published? The simple reason is that you don't have nearly enough lifetimes in your plant, or even in your company, and perhaps even in your entire industry, to learn the hard way, from scratch. Yes, I know most of you have some web handling already. However, there are always notable gaps, even with the highly experienced and highly educated, even with the big companies, and even with the most respected of machine builders. The entire industry that you are in, even those as venerable as paper and film and metal and textiles, have missed some essentials. I cover these gaps in industrial knowledge in my Insular Industries series, which can be found on my Web 201.73 A through H clips. I hope you've enjoyed this summary clip on how to not do things the hard way. This ends for now this series. Next year, we will return to our ever-popular War Stories series. If you have a topic you would like to hear about, let me know in the comment section below. If you found any of these stories to be interesting or useful, please like and share and subscribe. See you next time.